And welcome back to day 2 of the Daily Live Show with me, Scott. Thank you for everyone who tuned in and joined in yesterday or watched the replay yesterday. Thank you very much. Got some great messages and feedback from some of you, which is great. Always good to get some of that back when you do something, you do something like this. Yes. So yesterday we went through pretty much a little bit behind the scenes on BeLive TV, which you can see I'm using again today. Again, the frame, the logo, etc. So it was. I gave you a lot of bit of a taster behind it. I'm going to do something else today. I'm going to see if I can get that working with this today as well. Let me just do. I'm just hoping that I can actually get this working on here because I want to show you something. I mentioned that you can get guests on the show as well, and I'm hoping that if I do this, that I can actually bring in something else which uses the guest link, but maybe in a different way from what is typically used. You know, the talk show format allows you to take in guests, do interviews, talk shows, etc. And I'm kind of hoping that just let me 2 seconds. Maybe should have had this set up before, but anyway, yeah. So hopefully that will start to bit of feedback there. Yeah, so obviously we need to fix on that one, but yeah. So it's actually kind of watching that live as well. So it might not actually work, but I'll quickly show you what I was thinking about trying to do here. And that was to give you an idea of a second feed, just like that. So I'm actually using the main camera to get this one, and I'm actually using my mobile phone, and that gets that view there. So this could actually be moved, and so it's quite ideal for perhaps like an outside broadcast, or maybe like a cookery show or something. For example, if you're being filmed, but you're also trying to mix something, and so instead of trying to move the camera back and forth, you could have that second phone or camera pointing towards what it is you are mixing, etc. So yeah, so just a little flavor of what else could be used with the BeLive TV platform. Obviously, the feedback, etc. I think maybe that we need to work on how that. But a bit of experimentation, I'm sure we can go into looking at and how to resolve that if need be. So that's another bit of behind the scenes on BeLive TV. What else? Yeah, so if you followed me on Instagram, you may have noticed yesterday that I posted an Instagram story, and on that story is a sample of the video. Let me get rid of the frame here. Yeah, a sample of the video from yesterday into my Instagram story, and I wanted to talk about that because that's creating content, but also repurposing it for a different platform, and in this case, Instagram stories. And I'll also give you a quick look at what I used to do that. So I used an app on my phone to do that. Let me just bring that up. Called Over, and the website is madewithover.com. An app on the phone. So what I did is I pretty much cut down the video into small segments, because Instagram stories only allows you 15 seconds. So you need to cut that down to actually fit within the 15 seconds. There is other apps that you can use to cut longer videos into 15-second segments, but sometimes it's better just to have a 15-second segment ready. That's easy to say, isn't it? Yes, I have a 15-second segment already done. So I use this app, and what I'll probably do is, again, I'll go probably into a bit more behind the scenes on this app as well when I get the ability to share. Because it's on my iPhone, the app, I would need to use the screen sharing from the iPhone onto the desktop to show you behind the scenes and that. So, but yeah, just that, if you If you wish, you can go to Made with Over, have a look for it, download it, and have a play about with that. So that's what I use to take the video, cut it down. And I've mentioned, I'll take this live series behind the scenes, but I think there's only so much I want to do. I don't want to extend it out for too long in the live video. So yeah, I might do the trainings or more in depth behind the scenes in separate videos, and I may post them into the page, or I may create a separate group for that as well. So yeah, Cat Online, hello. So yeah, so that's the overlap, and that was taking the video. And again, I'll show you how I managed to cut down the video. There's a few different ways you can do that. I use Premiere Pro, which not everybody has, not everybody needs. There is a few other things that you can do to do that. So yeah, so what else have we got today? So that's basically, and I mentioned the repurposing thing because this is all, when you're starting and growing a business, particularly in social media and digital marketing, it's about creating consistent and valuable content. And and sometimes it can take quite a bit of time to create content that you are happy with, and also is of value to your audience, your customers, your clients, etc. Whoever you are trying to reach. And the whole thing behind the consistent and valuable content is about knowing who you are and what you provide, or what you do, or what you sell. Know who you're talking to, know who your audience is, because if you know who your audience is, then it's like speaking to someone it's speaking to someone that you wish to have a conversation with. That's the whole idea behind the content. And 3, you're trying to get across the benefits, not the features, the benefits. What are you actually selling? What will happen if someone does or buys something from you, or something along that. So that's the whole thing. But because there's so many social media and digital marketing platforms, email, every social platform, it's very hard to create individual content for each of these individual platforms. It basically is a full-time job. And one of the things I'm looking, or I am doing, is using this video to cut segments to create content for across the thing. That's why you'll see many people starting with video and then breaking it down into shorter forms of content, and that's what you call repurposing. So that's something else that we'll probably cover in a bit more depth as we go through the next 28 days now. This is day 2. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else I've got for today. That was just a little summary. I don't want to keep these videos too long. I just want to give you a quick update on where we are, on what's happening with the things behind the scene. We've covered a bit about Be Live, and also the Overapp in terms of repurposing the content. What will probably happen over the next few days and the next few weeks is I'll probably start to, I probably will start to do it into like mini sort of series. So I'll probably cover email marketing, Instagram marketing, and there'll be probably blocks of 2 or 3 days on each subject or area, topic around that area. So if that's something that you're interested in, please do tune in. You'll all, come onto the page, do like the page. You'll get updates. Tomorrow I won't be back at 2 o'clock. I've got another appointment at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, so it will probably be earlier, probably just before lunchtime, but I will put out a scheduled post on my Facebook page and you'll know when it goes live. So that's it for today. That's day number 2. Day number 3 tomorrow. Do give me a like, leave any comments, etc. If you think this is good, this is bad, if something else that you'd like me to cover, or I've skipped something, any feedback at all is good. Leave that in the comments. I'll also be posting this on YouTube, so you can leave comments on YouTube. Please do subscribe to the channel on YouTube as well. There'll be links underneath, or there'll be links with this video on Facebook as well. So that's it for day 2, and we will see you this time, but we will see you on Facebook, on my Facebook page, for the Daily Show again tomorrow. Okay, thank you.